All right, so moving on with exercise 210, the last exercise that I'm going to video for you, and then following this I'll send you to work on your problems by yourself and ask questions when you're stuck. So problem 10 asks us to review the information in exercise 2.8. We're going to be using that same information from 2.8 to build our statement of owner's equity. Recall that we already built the income statement for Perez Investment Services, and we came up with a net income of $54,600. So that was 2 problems ago. All right, so to begin, this is our first statement of owner's equity to build from scratch using a formal financial statement format. Okay, so like our income statement, we start with the name of the company, Perez Investment Services. We write down the name of the statement, or the financial statement, yeah. And like our income statement, we're doing this for a period of time, and in this case, again, it's the month of September. So we write month ended, September 30th, 2016. Okay, so a statement of owner's equity, we start with what we had in our equity account at the beginning of the month. We add in or subtract income or loss. We take out any withdrawals that the owner took, and then we show our increase or decrease in capital, and then we will have a new number for our statement of owner's equity, or for our owner's equity account, for the end of the month. Okay, so we will look back on page 43 in your textbook. Oh, I know. Also in your textbook, you probably want to tab page 37. For the next few chapters, you will want to refer back to this page often. In fact, if you have access to a scanner or a copier, I would make this a page that you had maybe in a sleeve protector, or laminate it or something like that, because you're going to refer to this time and time again. And I love how it shows the 3 steps. So ignore the top figure, but looking at figure 2.6, it shows you step 1 is to prepare the income statement. The number you get on that income statement goes into the statement of owner's equity, and then step 3, the owner's equity total goes into the balance sheet, and the balance sheet is our final financial statement that we prepare. Okay, so either tab page 37 in your textbook, or just keep flipping back and forth for the moment, but that is a page you're going to be using a lot. All right, so then back to the exercise on page 43, we need to find the beginning capital for Alexandra Perez. And we write the actual name of the account, which is Alexandria Perez, comma, capital, and that is September 1st. Really, we shouldn't be abbreviating, but we're not going to make it if we don't here. September 1st, 2016. That number is already a total. It goes on the right-hand side. That number was $26,700. Again, I'm just pulling that number right off the list of information in exercise 2.8. Okay, the next thing we have to do is add in our net income. It was net income that we calculated in exercise 2.8. So net income for September. And we calculated that as 54,000. And $42,600. We will subtract from that if there were any withdrawals taken from the capital account. And if you look at the second column of information in exercise 2.8, you can see that the owner took a withdrawal of $9,000. Now, withdrawal is like the owner taking money to live on, for example. So an owner of a business can't just write a check to pay for their home rent or their home mortgage or their groceries. They have to take a drawing out of their company and then spend that separately. That's in order to keep your business and your personal life separate. Okay, so we write less withdrawal. For September. There could be more than one, but in this case there's only one. That was $9,000. And then that's we're going to put a single line there. And we didn't take out more money than we made, so we're going to have an increase in capital. And that total is going to go on the right hand side. So we're going to subtract 9,000 from 54,600, and we're going to get 45,600. And then we're going to show our new owner's equity account. So this will be Alexandria Perez Capital for September 30th, 2016. Single line here because we're going to add the two numbers together, and we're going to have 72,300 as our new owner's equity. That's a total. We double line that with our super straight ruler, and that number will be used in our new balance sheet. So just to review here, like any other statement, we have the who, what, and when. In this case, the owner's equity, we start with the beginning balance of the capital account. We look at the income, or it could be a loss, for September. We check and see if there was any drawing taken out of the capital account by the owner, and there was. So we subtract withdrawals for September. In this case, we're showing an increase in capital, but it very well could be a decrease. And then we are either adding or subtracting, depending on the increase or decrease in capital, to get our brand new amount in our owner's equity account for Alexandra Perez. All right, onward to the balance sheet.